everyone, I'm Rachel.
And I'm David.
Join us for a tour of Universal Stella Nova Resort.
Let's go!
Welcome to Universal Stella Nova Resort, a new space-themed prime value hotel near Universal Orlando's newest park, Epic Universe. It opened in 2025 with 750 rooms, and we're going to walk you through the highlights, including a quick tour of our standard room.
Since this hotel is owned and operated by Universal, they offer some great perks to go along with your stay. The first perk is the location.
You're close to Epic Universe with a walking path next to the main entrance that takes about 8 to 10 minutes with no shade. If you don't feel like walking or it's a particularly hot sunny day, there are also complimentary buses that pick up right outside the front doors. Buses go to Epic Universe, City Walk as your access point for Universal Studios Florida or Islands of Adventure, and have a dedicated route to Volcano Bay. Another big perk, and one of our main reasons for staying here, is early park admission. As long as you have a ticket for a park that offers early entry, you'll get in up to 1 hour early for certain attractions when it's offered. Make sure to check the Universal site or app for details on which parks honor this for the dates you're staying, and make sure you bring your hotel room key as proof.
Any purchases that you make at the parks can be delivered directly to your room, so you don't have to worry about carrying them around all day. And the last perk is that adults over 21 can charge in-park purchases directly to their room key.
As the name implies, Stella Nova is heavily inspired by space. The look is cosmic, with teal and purple tones, curved space window rooms, and galaxy art in the lobby. It feels modern, uncluttered, and super unique.
Check-in is at 4 p.m. and checkout is at 11 a.m. They do offer self-parking for $30 a day for hotel guests, or $65 a day if you want to pay there just to go visit Epic Universe.
The futuristic lobby holds guest check-in, luggage storage, a comfy seating area, and the entrance to the Universal Studios store on site. The store offers some items you'll find in the parks, along with necessities and resort-specific merch.
They also offer on-site car rental services and vacation planning, in case you need to buy tickets or make reservations for something inside of the parks. At the center of the lobby is the Nova Bar. They use smoke to infuse cocktails with distinct flavors, but they also offer more traditional drinks.
To the left of the main lobby is an ATM, restrooms, and Cosmos Cafe and Market. Cosmos serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner with both made-to-order and grab-and-go options. They also offer online ordering for pickup. They have such a wide variety of foods and pretty flexible hours, so it's a great quick option before or after busy travel or park days. The monkey bread in the morning is so delicious, and we both enjoyed the chicken parm and grilled cheese sandwiches, though they weren't anything special. The food was all fresh and hot, and we definitely try more things on the menu given the time. They also offer a pizza delivery to your room from 5 p.m. to midnight, which could be a great way to rest up after a long park day.
To the right of the main lobby are the guest elevators. Keep going past them and you will find Stella Nova's rec room and game room filled with arcade games. The locker rooms and fitness center round out the indoor lobby spaces.
The fitness center has a wide range of equipment from cardio to weight training, and the locker rooms have a couple of shower stalls that you can use anytime during your stay. Let's take a step outside and talk about the pool. Stella Nova's resort pool is around 10,000 square feet with a giant hot tub, kids' splash area, fire pit, and plenty of loungers. They also have poolside areas covered in sand so you can pretend you're at the beach while relaxing. On select nights, they even offer outdoor movie screenings.
Galaxy Bar and Galaxy Grill serve the outside area with snacks, salads, and sandwiches, and they also have frozen cocktails and mocktails. You can order online or at the walk-up window.
Back inside and up the guest elevators, there are 2 self-service laundry rooms located on floors 2 and 9. You can pay with your room key or credit card. But now let's show you what a standard room at Stella Nova looks like. All right, so this is a room at Stella Nova, and we have a full-length mirror on this side, right inside the entrance, and on the other side is your closet. So the doors open out, and there's extra bedding at the top, which is nice because there are 2 beds, so you might need some extra bedding, and your safe. It's actually like one of the bigger safes we've seen, so you could probably fit your laptop in there if you wanted to. Iron and ironing board, which is nice. They also do offer some laundry services, a luggage rack, and plenty of room to hang clothes or store your luggage. All right, and this is the bathroom space. There's actually a lot of space, good size mirror, normal sink, No hand wash, just a bar of soap, but we brought our own hand wash, so that'll be good. And storage underneath with some of your hand towels as well. And we go into the actual bathroom here. Obviously, we have toilet. Your towels are above it. And there's a little trash can as well. And then the shower. And this shower is actually different than the other room that we had. The other room that we had was a tub. This is nice. I think it's because it's an accessible room. We are on the first floor, so that makes sense. And it's just a sliding glass door with a pretty decent looking shower head, a shelf, and your shampoo and conditioner inside the shower. They don't have body wash here, so if you like liquid body wash, make sure you bring your own.
All right, and here's our thermostat. You know, I always cover those. And this one's actually really basic. So it only goes down to 65. It's detecting 72 in here. It goes up fairly high, actually. I don't know who would ever want their room to up to 80, but it does go up that high. And it's pretty basic, so you're only looking at Fahrenheit and Celsius options, or auto fan speed, or you can control the fan speed there. So
And you have a little coffee maker for the mornings. They do sell coffee downstairs, so if you like fancy coffee, that would be your choice. And an ice bucket in case you want to go get ice, and there is an ice machine on every floor. And underneath that is the fridge. So, there we go. It's pretty small, but it's not very cold either. So it's probably not going to do very much, but we do have some water bottles we'll probably put in there, and they'll just get a little bit colder than they would if they were sitting out in the room.
you're probably not doing much with that door either. Maybe a couple water bottles.
Yeah. And we have this dresser here, has 4 drawers. The pull for the top drawer is actually underneath it, which is kind of different. And they are soft close, which is great. But yeah, 2 drawers on each side. Plenty of storage for you. And your room telephone is right here as well. They do have quick buttons for any kind of in-hotel thing you might need. And you can dial out. And they also gave you cool stationery and a pen that's branded, which is not something you see every day anymore. So that's really nice. And a rundown of everything going on in the hotel or what you need to know, check in, check out, policies, all that kind of thing.
All right, and so we're going to talk a little bit about the electronics. Now, the first thing I want to point out is in this dresser system Rachel showed you guys, there's actually this cool little dipsy doodle here with some outlets on it. So you got regular US plugs, that's a USB-C plug, a regular USB, USB, USB. So actually pretty good. That's like a lot more than you would find in most rooms. I'm actually pretty surprised. Now, there is no HDMI port down here. Some hotels will have things like that where you plug your HDMI down here and it still works on the TV. But let's show you guys the TV because it's actually pretty cool. This is on a huge swivel.
It comes out from the wall.
Yeah, it pops out from the wall. You can turn it towards either bed, which we'll show you guys the beds here in a minute. But that makes it really easy to plug your own stuff in because you can access them all right up here. And once that's done, you can switch the input on the TV and you'll be able to use your laptops, your Roku devices even. This one's really good for any kind of Fire Stick or anything like that. So this gets a 10 out of 10. This is about as good as you can ask for if you're one of the people that like to hook your stuff up. And we have this little lounger here. It's almost like a built-in shade lounge almost. So I'm going to try it out. It feels very stiff. Actually, the butt cushion's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's got like a pretty good backrest. It doesn't extend very far out this way, but actually it's not too uncomfortable. It's pretty good. And then you also have this little table here, which actually has, I don't know if the camera can catch it, but it's got pretty cool.
It's iridescent.
Yeah, it's like an iridescent style. That's actually pretty sweet. And it actually feels like pretty good quality considering it's just kind of a throwaway little table that they put in the room. But I could work from here. I don't know.
I worked from there last time we stayed here. So
and
yeah.
What'd you think of the couch?
It's nice.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
And in the main space, we actually have a glass panel that divides the bathroom space from the main bedroom. But there is this nice curtain that blocks out light. If you get up early, you don't want to disturb anybody, but you want to have the vanity light on. It actually works really well. I didn't wake David up at all when I was getting ready last time. And over by the closest bed, there's actually a light switch that turns off the main lights in the room.
Ooh.
And then there's also a light switch for a reading lamp above each bed. Oh. So it's more like a spotlight. That thing is bright.
It's really bright.
And on the subject of lighting, these are also lamps. They're really cool, they're magnetic, and the switches are on the side.
Ooh.
Here we go.
All right, and then on your side table, this is the side table for both beds. So all you have here is this little tiny lamp, a little alarm clock, which actually has a charger on top, which is pretty cool. And right here you have your plug. So you have a US plug, a USB-C plug, a USB plug, and another US plug. So not too bad. That's actually pretty good. But unfortunately, because it's in between the two beds, maybe there's a little bit of a length issue, but I think it'll work out pretty good for what we do. And on the remote, there is actually an input button, so you'll be able to change the input on the TV pretty easily once you plug your stuff in. And down here, you have a drawer with a Bible in it. So, for kids that don't know, that was pretty common back in the day. It's been a while since I've seen that, but we got a nice closed drawer there. All right, and just like the other side, there's a button that is for your reading spotlight. Not really a reading lamp, but I'm gonna give this bed a test. Now we never test with these things on, so I'm just gonna flip them over there. These sheets feel a little scratchy, but I think this is just a topper, so I'm gonna move it. There's like the actual sheets for you guys. I messed the bed up, sorry, but this actually feels plushier than the last one.
Oh,
So.
oh,
Yeah,
that give
it
was.
was way different than the last time we stayed here. So let's give it a shot here. I don't like putting my feet on the bed, so I'm gonna hover them. Rachel, this is way better.
All right.
Yeah,
For context, our bed in our other room was pretty stiff.
yeah, it was. So if you don't like your bed's plushy, you might be in a little bit of trouble here. But this feels closer to what we have at home and what I actually really like. So I think we're looking at like at least a 7 out of 10 here. It has a lot of give to it. So if you have back issues or something, this could potentially be an issue for you. But I'm really enjoying this right now.
And now it's my turn to test the bed, and I'm just going to use the same one that David did. It's so crazy how you just think right.
Isn't it different? It's completely different from the last time we stayed here.
Okay. This is very nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep very well. I'm gonna go higher than David. I'm gonna say like 7.5 out of 10. And I think it could probably be better. Pillows are kind of just like whatever. They're not feather. They're just kind of squishy, but they're pretty firm. So if you like soft pillows, you're probably not gonna be happy. Pricing changes with season and promos, but we have seen anywhere from $150 to $400 per night depending on the time of year and day of the week. You don't get to pick your room when you reserve, so only some rooms look toward Epic Universe, and usually only on the higher floors. We stayed on floors 1 and 3 and faced Terra Luna and the pool both times.
Now that we've walked you through the Stella Nova, we're going to share our final thoughts with you and let you know if we'd stay here again.
And thanks for joining us on our tour of the Stella Nova Resort. I think this is a really cool resort. It's really new still, so obviously it's pretty shiny and very clean, but it's also pretty quiet, and I really enjoyed like the food is really good and just the atmosphere overall. I think it's just a pretty cool place.
Yeah, I think like part of the reason it's so quiet is that it's only really close to one park. So most of the people that are staying here are only looking to go to Epic Universe. I mean, they do have the buses, but that can be a little bit of a hassle. And I felt like the bus rides can be kind of long. But overall, the aesthetic of the hotel, I think, is actually really gorgeous. I think they did a really, really good job. The finishings in like every room seem like pretty high quality. So overall, I'm really, really impressed. I think they did an awesome job. And especially with how fast they built these hotels, it's kind of crazy. It feels like it took them no time at all to build them, and they haven't even been here that long. But I feel like I'm thinking ahead, and I really do think like over time, it's still going to be like a gorgeous hotel and like really convenient for people. So I do really, really appreciate it. I think it's in a great location, and it really kind of depends on what you're doing with your trip. But I would like completely stay here again. I think the price point is actually pretty fair for what you get. And the location again is pretty important. So, with Epic Universe being so new and so nice, and it's like the hot new toy everybody wants. This is pretty much the next best thing as opposed to staying in a hotel that's in the park, and those prices are ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I think this is a really, really good alternative for people.
Yeah, and we did get two kind of very different rooms. They're the same but different, right? And the bathroom was completely different, and just some of the other fixtures and furnishings and things were a little bit different. So just know, depending on which room you get and which floor you get, you may have a little bit of a different experience, but they all have two standard beds, and they all have a very nice bathroom and closet and everything that you might need.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Have you stayed at the Stella Nova or even the Terra Nova, the sister hotel? Do you have any thoughts about something we might have missed or any questions? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy this video and want to see more travel content from us, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. But for now, I'm Rachel.
And I'm David.
And we hope this video helps you find the right direction for your next adventure.
Bye.